Hello everyone, this is A. Mani Sharma, your favorite maths teacher, and you are watching Triangles Part 3. In this class, we shall go through some of the questions of exercise 6.2. Okay, now let us see what is the first question. In the figure 1 and 2, so first of all I am going through first question only. 1 and 2, DE parallel BC. See, DE is a line which is parallel to BC. Okay, find EC in 1 and AD in 2. So first we shall go with this figure 1. This is figure 1. Figure which is present on the screen is figure 1. Now see here, you have AD equal to 1.5 centimeter, DB equal to 3 centimeter, AE 1 centimeter, and you have to find EC. Children, if you remember basic proportionality theorem, you will come to know that AD by BD will be equal to AE by EC when BC parallel DE. Here it is already given that DE is parallel to BC. So you can say that AD by BD is equal to AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Now let us simply put the values. What all are the values? For AD it is 1.5 centimeter. There is no need to write centimeter because we are using the ratio and all the lengths are in centimeters only. So there is no need to write centimeters there. 1.5 divided by 3 will be equal to your AE is 1 centimeter divided by EC. So from here it implies that EC will be equal to 3 into 1 by 1.5. And you all know, children, that 1.5 twos are 3. So EC will be equal to 2 centimeters. Now let us see the next question. Okay, so here this is number 2. This is number 2, figure number 2. Here see, AD is not given. Here also AD by DB will be equal to AE by CE by BPT theorem or basic proportionality theorem. Okay, since it is given DE parallel BC in triangle ABC, you can write AD by DB equal to AE by CE by basic proportionality theorem. So here what you will get, you don't know AD. So AD by 7.2 will be equal to 1.8 by 5.4. I am not writing the units here because we are using ratio. So AD will be equal to 1.8 into 7.2 by 5.4. See children, here 18 ones are 18 and 18 threes are 54, and see both of them has points after one place. So you can simply cancel here. 18 ones are 18 and 18 threes are 54, and you can also cancel this particular 7.2 by 3 because it comes in the table of 3. So see, 3 ones are 3 and here see 3 twos are 6 and 1 left, 1.2. So put point, then 12, 3 fours are 12. So from here it is very clear that AD is equal to 2.4 centimeters. So AD is equal to 2.4 centimeters. Come on children, let us see second question. E and F are points on the side PQ and PR respectively of triangle PQR. See, state whether EF parallel QR in each case. See here in this triangle, see PQR and one line segment EF. passing through PQ and PR. Here also one triangle PQR and one line segment EF passing through PQ and PR, and same thing here. So we have three cases, and in each case you have to say whether EF is parallel to QR. How can we do this? We can apply BPT theorem. To apply BPT theorem, what we need to do? We need to find out PE by EQ and then PF by FR. If PE by EQ will be equal to PF by FR in each case, then we can say that QR is parallel to EF or EF is parallel to QR. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to first find out PE by EQ and then we have to find out PF by FR in all the three cases. Now let us see case 1. Okay, now let us see case 1. So in case 1, PE by EQ. So PE by EQ is equal to 3.9 by 3 centimeter. Okay, so 3.9 by 3 centimeter means this can be cancelled using the table of 3. Okay, so 3 ones are 3 and you will get 3 into 1.3 for 3.9. So you are getting 1.3 for PE by EQ. Now let us see what is PF by FR. See, PF by FR. PF by FR is 3.6 by 2.4. Now you can cancel it through the table of 1.2. See, 1.2 into 3 will give you 3.6 and 1.2 into 2 will give you 2.4. So 3 by 2 will give you 2 ones are 2 and 1 left, so 2 fives are 10. Okay, 1.5. So both the ratios are not equal. PE by EQ is not equal to PF by FR in case 1. So here QR is not parallel to EF. Now let us see the second part. Okay, let us see the next part. What is given here in the next part? See, PE by EQ. PE by EQ is equal to how much? First of all, see here 4 centimeter by 4.5 centimeter. So 4 by 4.5. Okay, so keep it like this. Then see PF by FR. PF by FR. It is 8 by 9. So if you cancel it by 2, you'll see that it will be 2 4s are 8 and 2 4.5s are 9. So here you are getting 4 by 4.5. That means PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR in case 2. So you can say that QR is parallel to EF in this case. In this particular case, you have QR parallel to EF. Now children, let us see the third part, this third one. So in this particular triangle, you will see that you have been given with PQ totally, that is 1.28, and PR, that is 2.56. But you also know PE and PF also. Okay, you know PE and PF also. So from there you can calculate EQ. So first let us calculate how much is EQ. Okay, so EQ will be equal to EQ EQ will be equal to how much here? 1.28 minus 0.18. 1.28 minus 0.18. So 0, 2 minus 1, 1. So 1.10. So here you are getting 1.10. And here 2.56 minus 0.36. So to get FR, you'll get 2.56 minus 0.36. So 6 minus 6 is 0, 5 minus 3 is 2, and here 2. So you are getting here 2.20. Okay. Now let us see whether PE by EQ. PE by EQ is equal to PR by PF by FR. So PE by EQ means here you are getting 0.18 by 1.10. So if you take out these decimals, you will get 18 by 110. 2 nines are 18 and 2 55s are 110. So 9 by 55 is your PE by EQ. Now see whether PF by FR, how much is it coming. So PF is 0.36 and FR we have taken out 2.20. So if you take out these decimals, you will be left with 36 by 220. Okay. So if you go for table 2, you will get 2 18s are 36 and 210s are. Okay. Now again if you cancel it, you will get 2 nines are 18 and here 2 55s are 110. So in this case, here you are getting, in this case also you are getting PE by EQ equal to PF by FR. So QR parallel EF in the third case also.